So here I have a graph already set in for y equals negative 5/3 x minus 14. So how do I view the table for this particular graph? Okay, so remember there's a table of value. So as you can see, the table of value is written as table on top of the graph button. And since it's in yellow, we would go second graph. So here is all the table of the value. So we can see for all negative values as well as positive values. So if you're asked if x is 5, what is y, you can see right here. Or if x, they want to know if it's negative 5, you can view right here. So it can go through all possible values for x and y. Now, that's a simple way to view the table of values for any graph. Now let's say you're interested in finding out what is x as negative or positive 1.5. So you can see that this does not go in any decimal increments. It's only going as complete one number up or down. So you can actually adjust your table value settings by going under table set, which is again in yellow. So you go second window. Don't worry about the start button. This just means where they're starting the table from, but you still can move it up and down. What you want to do is you want to be able to change this. So let's say I want the table to go up by 0.5s. So I can see 1.5, 2.5, and so on. So I would do that. And then I would go back onto my table. You can see now the table is moving in 0.5 increments, and that would be in any direction that you want to go into. Okay, you can change it into any increments. So let's go back to table settings, and I want to change it to 0.25. So if I go back to my table now, you can see that it is going up by 0.25 increments. That's why we're showing 0.75, 25, and all of them. Okay, so this is good to do if you have lots of x values that you're interested in finding, which are in increments of 0.5. So if you see multiple times that it is something that is being asked for 1.5, 2.5, negative 3.5. So you see multiple values that you want to know. Then it makes sense to change it into this one. Otherwise, there are other ways that we're going to learn of how to find the y value when x is given. Okay, so I'm just going to go back and change this to 1 again. And then same thing with that one. So this is again going back by ones. Okay, so again, this is good to do if you have different values being asked of decimal ones. But if you have just a single value that you're interested in finding, there are other ways to do that.